Matthew chapter 10 verse 32. Whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father which is in heaven. We give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, bahasham, the honor to the elder and apostle, great millstone, peace and salutation as the elect. Today I'm going to be talking about confess Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi's name. Oh dang. As it says in Matthew chapter 10 and verse 32. Whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father which is in heaven. Right, man? And you have to be able to confess the Lord's name. Slaku. Verse 33. But whosoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven. And this is in red. So yahawashi said it. People are ashamed of Yahweh and his son Yahawashi, man. They are ashamed to be Israelites, man. Some people are ashamed to be Israelites. And, when you talk about this thing, a lot of people, look at you crazy and they don't want you to look crazy, man. So, they keep it to themselves. They care too much about what the people here think of them. Which, in all reality, it's either they get it or they don't, man. Just tell them, you just confess the name of the Lord, tell them about the truth, and if they get it, they get it. If not, then go on with your day and let them go on with theirs. Want me to confess, you don't want me to confess the Father is, by saying his name, Yahawah and yahawashi, man. Like it says, the name is a strong tower, the righteous run into it and it's safe. This is Proverbs 18 and 10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it, and it's safe. Right, man? That's the name. Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi. Only the righteous are going to be able to call onto it, and only the righteous are going to be saved, man. The 1/3. The Yasharallah. Baruch 2 and 30. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivity they shall remember themselves. Right, man? And we know who we are again, man. After hundreds, of years, Yahawah brought us back, countless amount of money has been spent to try to keep our heritage away from us. And, the Lord didn't want that to happen, so it didn't. Yahawah brought us back to who we are. Verse 31, and shall know that I am the Lord their power, for I will give them an heart and ears to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name. Right, man? So we'll have to confess the name of our Lord, man. We can't be ashamed. You see other nations confessing their fake gods, man, and they're not ashamed. You see all around Israelites confessing other gods that aren't even there. They're not ashamed. They're proud of it. So why can't you just confess your real power? Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi. This is Psalms 96 and 2. Sing unto the Lord, bless his name, shew forth his salvation from duty to duty. Declare from day to day, Salakia. Declare his glory among the heathen, his wonders among all all people. For the Lord is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods. Israelites are scared to confess his name for some reason, man. But the other nations praise a fake God, proudly, like I was saying, man. Verse 5. For all the gods of the nations are idols, but the Lord made the heavens. Right, man. Let's jump down to verse 8. Give unto the Lord the glory due unto his name. Bring an offering and come into his courts. And you gotta confess his name, man. You, but the majority of Israel is ashamed, man. You know, they're ashamed. 1 Peter 4:16. Yet if any man suffer as a Christian, which is follower of the anointed, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify Yahawah on this behalf. Right, man. So the majority of our people are ashamed, man, but we have to confess the name of the Lord. Confess the name of Yahweh, bahasham, yahawashi, because that's the only way we're going to get saved. If you don't know the names, if you can't confess the names, you can forget about being saved, man. Because this is the only way you're going to be saved, man. With that, I want to say shalom. I want to say on the apostles of great millstone, and I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, bahasham, yahawashi. So that was so backwards. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, bahasham, yahawashi. The one that was an apostle, great millstone. Shalom.